From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's at my bar, where everybody's welcome to grab a seat, have a beverage, and get a chance to tell what they're up to out there, all throughout Northeast Florida and beyond. Brought to you by our good friends at Foodies Care, a great organization right here in town that's helping the homeless and the hungry all throughout Northeast Florida. Got a great lineup here. Got some entrepreneurs, got some city people, council people that are running the show in different towns. We got a little quantum, I don't even know what it's called. To be honest, a little bit over my head, but it has to do with AI and beyond. They will converge, so I'm told. And we'll do a little bit of HVAC talk as well. It's a bunch of men hanging out at a bar having a conversation. So let's welcome in the panel. William Genovese is here first. Welcome back, my friend from Cyber Eagle. Yes. You are our quantum, what is it? Just quantum? It's just called quantum and everyone knows what that is, or what?
Basically, in layman's terms, it's a new model for computing.
Okay.
That's
quantum computing.
Right. That's replacing, but it's a basket of technologies. So there's quantum computers have proven in certain scenarios to break modern day encryption. So all the encryption that's under all of our systems, quantum has proven to break it in certain scenarios. So governments around the world, at the federal level, it'll trickle down to the state and cities and metros, have got to start migrating off existing encryption.
So it's going right now at the federal level.
Yeah.
Either state level or not yet?
Certain states, depending on what states are starting to prepare for it. Yeah, but President Trump just signed an executive order on, to build a quantum computer.
So just layers and layers of computers in the quantum that can handle more data and the encryption.
Quantum computers, the compute piece can break encryption. So you've got to get your estates up to date to prepare for it, because it is coming. It's like when the internet came. But then there's also quantum sensing, quantum communications. So there's a lot of
and not just deep. There's a lot of layers to that. So more protection.
Pretty
so cities like Atlantic Beach would be maybe something that
down the road. We'll see what Governor DeSantis
says first, right?
Right, exactly.
No doubt about it. Exactly. We'll come back to you in just a minute, but thanks for being here, Curtis Ford, City of AB, one of my favorites. How are you?
I'm doing great, Tom.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me today.
I'm glad you made the trip down. I did too. I'm in Neptune, but neighboring towns, of course, out at the beach.
Yeah,
we have some of the best beaches
we do
ever anywhere.
And we
I love it.
We take it seriously.
Yes.
You and I live there. We're stewards of the island.
That's right.
It's important what we do on the island.
No question about it. Tell us your role with this. You're the mayor, of course, of Atlantic Beach.
I'm in my fourth year. I'm actually running for re-election this year.
Right.
So thank you very much. But what I'm excited to tell you about today is everybody knows this is America 250.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What you don't know, and I want you to know, is Atlantic Beach is also celebrating our centennial. So we have a dual party going on July 11th. That's Saturday following the 4th of July. Saturday. And that'll be at Veterans Memorial Park, where we'll showcase our newest community center called Marsh Oaks.
Nice.
That's right next to the American Legion on Atlantic Boulevard in Mayport. It's a big deal.
That is a great deal.
And we share to the north, our sister or our neighbor to the north would be Mayport Naval Station.
Absolutely.
And the base commander will be there speaking at our event. We'll have several beach mayors there. We'll have our legislators. We'll have a lot of things going on. We're going to have, just cross your fingers for me, we'll have a flyover at that event.
Oh, right. Beautiful.
So big day on July 11th.
July 11th, Saturday.
Be there.
Saturday after July 4th.
That's right.
I will be there.
At 10 a.m. I know you'll be there. I'm going to be looking for you.
I'll be riding my bike down there, man. I love that whole area. It's absolutely beautiful. And the way it's expanding into Mayport and all that growth is coming. So exciting.
As far as I'm concerned, whether you're in the city of Jacksonville or at the base, if you're on the island, you're part of my city. So you need to consider moving north out of Neptune Beach and just follow your heart to Atlantic Beach.
I ride my bike enough up in there with my wife, so you never know. Curtis, great to have you on.
Yes, sir.
Really pleasure. All right, we got Cody Smith from Jacksonville Winlectric. How are you,
Sir,
Cody?
I'm good. How are you
Good
doing?
to see you. You and your dad running the show at Winlectric. Tell us
sir.
about it, please.
Well, first, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So yeah, Jacksonville Winlectric, we're a locally owned and operated supply house here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
We're backed by our mothership Win Supply. They pretty much, help us navigate through all of the technology, marketing, so of that nature to help the
automation and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Make
sir.
it simpler for you.
Absolutely.
And more efficient.
More
right?
efficient. And that just helps us bring that technology to a localized level.
Okay.
The beauty of Win Supplies, they give us local autonomy, 100% autonomy to be able to navigate, pivot where the market goes real quick without having to go through corporate ladder and wait 5 to 10 business days to get an answer. We can make a decision right then and right there, because whenever, especially with HVAC, whenever you have somebody, when the HVAC's out, homeowner, I need air. Hey, can you do this? It's yes, we can. Not, oh, let me talk to my boss.
Right.
So we can make it happen.
Yeah, the quicker you can get to a decision in a business, the better.
Yes.
Yeah. I've always been like, go to the top and trickle down.
Exactly.
Don't go to the gatekeeper. You'll never get by. Like, forget that. Try to get to the top. Those send you down if they want.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How long have you guys been doing this, you and your pops?
So he took over actually Jacksonville Winlectric back in 2011.
Okay.
I actually started from scratch.
Yep.
Didn't know anything about HVAC. Started 5 years ago.
Yep.
Just jumped straight in. I mean, it's So
you guys, will you get them from the manufacturers, I'd imagine?
Yeah, we partner. We partner with manufacturer reps.
Fun.
So it's kind of an easy shoe, and especially using the Win Supply name. But I think the beauty that what sets us apart is we create business partnerships with our contractors. It's not just transactional. It's they call
relationships,
us
right?
Owner to owner. I think it speaks volumes when it comes to working with us compared to
Would you wrestle in high school or something? Or play
football and soccer.
Right. Soccer too.
Yeah,
played into the World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah, well, of course, the United States, but overall, like I watched a game last night. We got to halftime with 0-0. I ended up going to bed, but Mexico won 3-0. I think they just got to shorten the field a little.
That's right. Too much running, too much cardio.
Between, not so much right on top.
Yeah.
But great to have you on the show. Really
thank you very much.
It. And David Ramos is here from StretchLabs. How are you at First Coast? I told you one of my former Boston College teammates, a good friend of mine, owns one up in Massachusetts, him and his wife. What a great concept. Now, I stretch all the time, for the record. So when I was 19, my linebacker coach at Boston College, Red Kellen, God bless his soul, he rest his soul. He told me, he's like, look, Bill Romanowski, who was a BC guy, he had already gone. He's like, he took Taekwondo and it helped him loosen up his hips and get really flexible and all this stuff. I was like, oh, I'll try it. I've never tried it before. So moved down to my parents here in Edgewater, Florida. Got into this dojo. Big Italian guy, older guy was the master. And I got into it, and I bought a stretch machine. You could crank them up. You could get really wide. This one guy taught me how, like, if I could sit back on my back on the floor in between my legs, like, on your knees. He's like, your hips will open wide. So I'd be doing this like 3 times a day, and I still stretch today. However, a lot of people don't stretch. And stretching is one of the most important things for longevity. And if I may, real quick, my 94-year-old mother, who died in February, God rest her soul, before she got sick, she stood straight up her whole life. She told me, because she stretched every morning. She'd get out of bed and she'd roll her spine, just touching her toes, hold it there for a little bit, and it kept her spine elongated. She never, shrunk up at all. So what a great idea. But tell us, I went on and on, but tell us about StretchLab here on the First Coast.
Well, you nailed it. So whether you're, cracking encryption with quantum computing right in the city, or keeping Jacks cool, right? Everybody needs stretching.
For sure.
What we do is we do a one-on-one assisted stretching. So when we stretch normally, we're hitting our big muscle groups, and we're not giving any love to those smaller supporting muscles. We plan, we talk with you, understand what you're doing on a daily basis. What do you love to do? What, whether it's biking, golfing, swimming, right? And we build a program for you. We work through that. You're involved in the process. You're providing some resistance in a method we call PNF. And we just help keep people loose, right? We are your recovery and mobility experts.
And a lot of times with pain, hips, back, whatever, you can work through it through proper stretching.
That's right.
Without question.
That's right.
And as you get older, just yourself.
That's right. And as you get older, it's that staying independent, because stability, mobility, keeping you moving, like you said.
So, Curtis, how do we get a stretch lab into Atlantic Beach somewhere? You know what I mean?
Probably need one.
Yeah.
But we're close.
Absolutely.
We our studios. We have one called Atlantic Beach. It's
Okay.
on the other side of the
Intercoastal.
Okay.
Cool.
On Atlantic and San Pablo. So we're pretty close there.
That is pretty close. We need one just over the bridge, down by the corner, maybe.
There you go.
Somewhere in that range. There's a lot of opportunity there, man. It's great right there.
Absolutely.
It's great. I know we were talking off air, but Ragtime.
Yeah.
It's in the works. We all miss it. By the way, my band was set to play there 2 weeks before they closed. It was like a bucket list to be able to play. And I hope the new owners, I don't know if they are they going to have a little music side, because that was so special.
I'm certain they will, Tom. But
Good.
What's unique about this and why it's going to take a while to get the new restaurant in and get it back on its feet is that the new owners are going to be reinforcing that building, doing some engineering work and reinforcement so that we'll have a rooftop deck.
Okay.
And
cool.
I can only imagine, I haven't been up there yet, but I can imagine that view that they're going to have right down the gully, right down Atlantic Boulevard, past the Circle, past the hotels, both of the hotels. So it's going to be really good for Atlantic Beach. It'll be good for Town Center. Beaches Town Center.
Absolutely. And I know what we call it, Beaches Town Center now. We used to call it the corner all the time.
We did,
but the corner.
But we have to always remember to say Beaches Town Center, because if you don't, you might end up off of Gate Parkway.
That's right. That's right. No question. Hey, William, you're in between things, right? You're in a little transition. What would be ideal for you? People listening, watching this show, they're into the quantum computing and such. And what are you looking for?
I'm a 4-time CIO and CTO for smaller mid-sized companies.
Okay.
So I'm ideally looking to fall back in that type of role. But if it's that type of role, I don't want to work for a company that's just interested in running the business and keeping the lights on. They have to have a healthy innovation budget for what's coming. Yeah. If you're going to stay in your own lane, you're going to get left behind.
Yeah,
in terms of, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah.
It's kind of like colleges that aren't in on the NIL. You're going to be left behind. Jump into the whole thing. All right, real quick on our Jags. Who's excited about our Jaguars this year?
Oh,
right. Everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. Camp starts, and, man, they're off now. 5 weeks going to go by so fast. But we go to camp every practice, go down there, stand on the field, walk around, and they get bigger and faster every year. They look big and fast so far. But what are you expecting this year? Playoffs or bust, or what are you thinking?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think they're a contender.
I think so.
For sure. I think Houston is too, though. I think Houston. Yeah. Actually, I think the AFC South may be a lot harder and tougher than people are going to give it credit for. I think Houston's going to be real tough. We're going to be tough.
Colts.
I think Indy could be if Daniel Jones stays healthy. And Tennessee will be a little bit better, but I think collectively they should be pretty good. How about you, playoffs or bust, or what do you think?
I think Jags has a pretty good chance for the playoffs. They've been growing. They've just been steadily getting better, especially with the new coach.
Agreed.
I think their mindset is there.
Yeah. Curtis.
Playoffs, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it was funny yesterday. I was talking to somebody, and they were talking about, because they'd heard that I played back in the early days. And she's like, we just don't feel. I said, well, the reason is we win, and then we don't win. Back then, we won 4 years in a row. In 5 years, AFC Championship twice, could have went to this. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if they can get that rolling, the city's on fire. It's already on fire. Yeah. It's just going to be continually going up. How about you? What do you say, William?
I think they'll get in. They have the Colts number, but Houston's got our number.
Houston's tough.
Yeah.
And they've added a lot of talent to their team.
But I'm more excited about my team, which are the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I like the Raiders, too.
They built a hell of a roster, but hopefully they'll make some noise this year.
That tight end they have is unbelievable. Brock Bowers from Georgia. Yeah. If Mendoza turns out, and they got Cousins as a backup, it's nice, to give yourself a little insurance, the young QB. It's going to be great. Football is the best sport. Although we love soccer. We love soccer. Go USA.
Go USA.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, that'll do it for us this time around here on The Horse's Mouth. When you go to the dailynewsnetwork.com website, you'll see this episode come out. Just scroll to just beneath it, and you'll see all the names right here, and you can click on their name, go to their profile. You want to contact them. You want to see what they're doing, maybe even find out more about what they're doing. You can do it right there. But until next time, y'all stay safe, and y'all be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.